Movie critics don't know anything. You see this man? Actual fraud. You see this handsome boy? Absolute genius. Because he doesn't listen to movie critics. He listens to the world. When a director makes a movie, you know whose voice matters? That's right, the world's. Now let's hear what the world has to say about my favorite movies. And hey, listen to what I have to say, because I'm part of the world, and my voice matters too, probably. Let's go! Mitchell's versus the Machines is probably the best animated movie of the year so far. There's so much more I want to say in a video of its own, but what I will say is it's an incredibly hilarious satire about a family taking a road trip in the middle of a robot apocalypse. Need I say more? I honestly couldn't imagine a single person to watch this movie and not have a great time. 0 stars. Did not shoot humanity into space as advertised. Yeah, you know what? That's actually a really good point. This movie kind of freaking sucks. Half star. It was trash. It's actually about 1.5 stars, but it absolutely doesn't deserve this good of a rating. So I'm knocking it down to 0.5. Would give it a 0 if possible. 1 second, sorry about that. No, tell that little brat that I won't be coming home for Christmas. Yeah, no, I'm a little busy thinking my opinions hold more weight than they really do. I'm sorry, but you had that coming. You just sound so freaking pretentious. Holy crap. This movie wishes it was released 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure a movie whose main antagonist is a smartphone that hates humans because her creator used her to replace her a year later would definitely work 15 years ago. You know, before the iPhone was invented. Yeah, I'm sure it wishes it was made back then so that people would say, holy crap, this movie was way ahead of its time. And also, achoo! I got it on the lens. The Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time. It's another movie I feel deserves its own video. Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker is phenomenal. It's not only the best performance of a villain in my opinion, but I also feel that he's the best written villain of all time. I mean, only a deranged maniac would not find this movie incredible, am I right?
This movie was horrible. Why would anyone want to watch Ledger? I'm only 6 years old, but this movie can go down.
Stop right there. You think you can do this on my watch? Don't you know, much like Batman, I'm the world's greatest detective? You are not a 6-year-old. This is not how a 6-year-old types. I know a 6-year-old, and they do not type like they talk. You talk more like a 4-year-old than a 6-year-old now that I think about it. You're a fraud. You are a fraud, Brandon. In fact, I know exactly who you are. You are... Oh, well, this is embarrassing. Sorry about that, Jimmy. You doing good in school? Nobody's picking on you, right? I need a hero! Alright, I already talked about the best animated movie of the year, the best movie ever made in my opinion, and now it's time to talk about the best Shrek movie ever made. And yes, that is the most important one. Shrek 2 is the definition of a perfect sequel. In fact, just watch this video if you want to know what I think about it. It's a masterpiece. My brother loves Shrek 2, however, my family and I hated it. In fact, we shun him for his taste in films. How's the cellar, boy? Why I hated this is because of the horrible ripoff of lots of consumerism. Not consumerism! Even Fairy Godmother, who's mean, angry, and evil. Also a horrible ripoff of Disney's Cinderella. Oh yeah, don't even get me started about that bippity boppity bitch. She knows what she did. Unlike us, who obviously don't know the definition of parody, even if it was magically permanently engraved into our brains by the evil witch herself, we are very stupid. 1 star. Love Shrek, so I ordered the DVD and ate it. It tasted terrible, and it hurt really bad going down, and when I finally had the relief of it leaving, I had some insane diarrhea. Not recommended. I understand, Bacon Man. Bring it in. Bring it in. First off, this movie sucks because Shrek wasn't there. I don't want to read this one. I don't want to read this one either. Why are there so many of them? Olaf's remarks sounded like the scripters were trying to fit in with the kids, but it was just cringe. Frozen 2 is just sequel bait. Sorry, wrong movie. Shark Tale is a weird one. It's so bad, it's almost perfect. Almost. It was so close. It's a child's mobster parody movie that Martin Scorsese not only signed off on, but he also voices a character in the movie. Yeah, that Martin Scorsese, the king of mobster movies. This is not a joke. This is real. Why is that real? Oh, I'm scared. Seriously though, this movie is terrible, and I seriously doubt anyone would like this track. This movie is almost perfect. perfect. I love Puff Daddy and Will Smith fish, to name a few. The animation puts the original Sonic movie trailer to shame. It stars Will Smith serving the Vietnam War when a nuke blows up Metropolis, so Oscar must avenge Iron Man. What are you doing? Why are you taking me? I'm not insane. You're the insane ones.